Alright, hello. Today, we got me, Jake. We got Riley Zadoyan, Mr. Z himself. Why don't you say hello?
Hey.
That's Taylor. He's been on the channel before. You want to say hello?
Hello.
And that's Rennie on the end there. So, today, we're going to be making our Dream Load album. So basically, Load Reload by Metallica. We're going to go through...
Controversial.
And we're going to make our Dream Load album. Each of us are going to state our favorite at the end after we have a discussion about each album itself and just the general time period of Load and Reload, you know, mid-90s, all that. So, and then at the very end, we're going to come together and try to just figure out what, through process of elimination, what songs we all agree on to have a dream album from all of us to give to you. Maybe make it into a playlist or something. So, yeah, so this is a good Metallica discussion. Stick around. This is going to be a fun one. I'm excited to...
This is a doozy.
This is a doozy.
It's a fucking doozy.
Yeah.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one to, like, really fully understand.
It's a tough one in all aspects.
Yeah.
I mean, to start, this is Metallica coming off of an absolute heater.
Of the
Coming
Black
off of the most successful
Of the
metal
Black
tour of
Album,
all
yeah.
time.
Yeah. And also like a 12-year run of just go,
Dominance.
dominance.
Go.
They started by like taking over the Bay Area. Like they were small, but people in the Bay were like, they're the kings.
It was instant buzz. Yeah.
People too, like, they took a break before they made this.
Yeah, there was a
It really is, or it's like, okay, 12 years, they form in 81, they go until 93, they're touring constantly, and then it was like this known thing where like in 94, 95, part of it, they're just like, they all kind of split off and did their own thing.
Yep. They played
Woodstock. Woodstock.
Kirk studied Buddhism, bro. Like,
Fucking Kirk with the fucking like dogs and the fucking freaky ass.
Kirk found weed and surfing.
Yeah.
Jason, I mean, that's probably
Jason
around the
did
time
his-
Jason started working with other projects.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, Jason was going to be Devin Townsend's fucking bass player at some point,
Was he
and
really?
it never worked out. Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking insane.
He played with Voivod.
Yeah,
Yes.
after in like 2003, he played under self
But that would be
later on.
really cool.
Yeah.
And it was just like, it's a weird time to be, they were like barely not kids anymore at that point.
Yeah, you're getting
You need to think
into
about
like
it.
mid-30s.
You need to think about it. 94,
94,
they would have been like 31.
I thought,
Hetfield was born in 63.
I think they were like late 20s Black Album.
Yeah, late 20s and then early 30s, they're crossing over and they're hitting this point where it's like, okay, we just had the Black Album release. What do we do now?
And some of them were coming off of divorces and shit too. Like the Black Album, like kind of derailed their lives for a little bit.
Absolutely. I mean, I think it's interesting because we weren't alive then, but it'd be interesting to know what the lead up was to it. Like, were people like were they like, oh my god, I can't wait until they have the Black Album Part 2 out? Like, was it like, do you think it was like that, or do you think because of the grunginess of like other shit coming out after Black Album, it's just kind of like, well, whatever?
I think people just assumed that whatever Metallica did next, it was gonna be the biggest thing on the planet.
And
I will say, I think hardcore fans they were like the real hardcore thrash dudes were probably done with them.
They were probably
Black Album already.
Yes.
Like people pretended. Like I think in retrospect, people forget that like the first OGs thought they were selling out during the Black Album. Not even up until Load.
After Cliff died.
Oh, the one music video.
The one and fucking Fade to Black. People were
People
pissed
shit
about
on
it.
Fade to Black.
Just because it's a ballad.
It's like, they fucking sold out in 84 with Fade to Black. Like, okay, dude, get the fuck out of here.
So that's like Tom, like Kill 'Em All's the only real Metallica album.
Yeah, they had been getting shit because they were just the top dogs for so long.
The top boys just going on. And then, like you said, one, I mean, with the fucking Grammys and shit. Like,
and also, by 91 and 92, Hetfield was, like, king of the mountain, and I think Lars was starting to get that, like, pretentious douchebag reputation.
Well, he's getting they all have money now. So
Yeah,
they
can
into the coke.
get into their own, you know,
Exactly.
just hobbies and dive into themselves maybe a little too much.
Yeah, and I think it brought
fucking stop.
It like brought Kurt really down to earth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Jason also stayed the most. Like,
Jason's just a metal.
You hear about him like when after shows and shit, they would all fucking go do their own shit, but Jason would stay afterwards and meet all the fans.
Yeah,
and
till the very end. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think he said in like the Black Album anniversary interviews that he did.
God, I miss him. He was the heart of this band, dude. I miss him so
He was writing like Injustice for All type riffs.
Yeah.
He wrote Black and
yeah, and he was like, all right, we did our like mainstream, just like back to basics thing. Like we're probably gonna go back to crazy thrash shit.
Exactly.
And then showed up to the studio and was like, oh, that's definitely not what we're doing.
I think a point that people don't realize too is like how you brought it up kind of earlier too is like there's almost this thing with Load and Reload. Obviously it's a full band, but like it really comes off certain points where it's like it feels like it's James Hetfield's solo project.
Yes.
Like and you can hear that. You can hear that with. For me, there's a lot of influence on it that I listen to now that I didn't realize when I was younger. Like I hear a lot of Down influence. I hear a lot of Alice in Chains. A lot of the southern sludge rock.
There's also just a lot of like country. Like straight up just country.
And like blues. Like
super Sabbath.
And honestly, like James, 100% the MVP of the album. Every great moment on the album is James just doing his best.
It's a James solo project produced by Lars and Bob Rock.
And that's the problem is really, Jake and I were talking about this before you guys got here. We didn't want to really get into it.
We didn't want,
But this is one of those moments where you as a Metallica fan have to weigh of like, how much am I going to let Lars ruin my enjoyment of this album?
No, yeah.
Because there are good songs that would objectively be incredible songs if anyone else was
That's the thing.
on.
I don't ever want to be. I don't ever want to be a dude that's just inherently shitting on Lars.
I don't either. But
I love Lars. Lars brings what he needs to the band. But there's certain songs I'll be listening here. I'm like, whereas I'm listening and I'm like,
play a fill.
This song would be so much better if you were just doing something like, for example, like Sean Kinney, where they're playing these songs. Sean Kinney does these fucking accents, does these hits, does these fills, changes up the beats, changes up the fucking patterns.
Or just
dynamic.
It's dynamic.
Feel at all. Any ounce of feel or
and
touch.
I'm sitting there.
Instead of just the
same
old,
this,
like...
Exactly.
Like, with the hi-hat accented on the ones and threes, it sounds so sloppy.
He doesn't change kick patterns.
He doesn't change it at all.
And I'm like, I'm listening to a song right now, and I'm telling you, I would be able to objectively like the song better if he was doing something just a little more fucking groovy. And
he was listening to too much AC/DC.
And that's the thing.
Yeah,
it's like
Phil Rudd.
And then you got on the other hand, like James doing these fucking awesome layers and the experimental kind of fucking like vocals and shit.
There was some real
certain songs hit better than others.
Experimentation they were doing.
Yeah, and certain songs work better than others. Not to fully just shit on Lars. There are parts that I think they're fucking sick on these records. I really do. That he kills it.
Yeah, until it sleeps, I think is actually a really nice nuanced performance.
I was just gonna say that.
Should we go through the tracks?
Yeah, let's go through Load to start.
Let's fucking start it.
Let's go through Load. Okay, I mean, Ain't My Bitch is like.
Okay.
This is peak Hetfield, man.
Yeah.
This is peak fucking Hetfield, dude.
It's all attitude.
Yeah.
I think it's a great song.
I have a dream in my head where in the chorus you're like so used.
Yeah.
I wish Lars double
something.
kick like. I kind of wish he would do something like that, and like I just have a little sweet spot in my head. I'm like I just wish he was doing that there, man. You know, but
they wanted to be a rock band, not a metal band at that time.
And whatever, so be it.
Yeah, it's okay, because
Ain't My Bitch though.
It's so kick-ass.
Yeah, it's a good fucking opener, a lot of swagger to it. You know, got that Hetfield swagger. I like the ending of it too.
Yeah, it's a good.
They bring back the For Whom the Bell Tolls riff a little bit
at the end.
I think it's really cool. It's a really cool opener because it's just like an immediate show of like, oh, Papa Head is back.
Yeah.
This motherfucker has taken a couple years off and like, oh, maybe Metallica sounds a little different, but James is still fucking James.
They still.
And if anything, he's singing better than he ever has.
Uh-huh.
It's a good song, man.
2x4 is really nostalgic for me.
I'm not a huge fan of the song 2x4.
Yeah.
I think the opening drum fill is sick.
Yes.
But I think and the riff is
Yeah.
cool too, but I think 2x4 is an example of what Jake was talking about, where the studio weird experimentation doesn't come through that well.
I agree, but I also like
This is
the beat.
I just wish. Like, I love the main riff. It's so. It really reminds me of like the fucking Noah Sludge type beat, and I fucking love that. But it's like there's certain points of it. I'm like, but there's a reason why these bands do it better, and it's because they have like this like swagger with the drummer that Lars just doesn't really.
Yeah.
He just kind of keeps the same.
The
Like
song doesn't like develop.
yeah, and it doesn't really develop in a
after
way.
the solo and like 2 choruses. It just kind of goes back into the chorus again.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a cool riff, but it's not like.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna keep me captivated where it's the main riff the whole time.
I think it's a good song overall, but yeah.
The drum fill in the beginning.
I should also state.
Yes.
I just quickly state. There's gonna be a lot of points where we're pointing out shit we don't like that it just doesn't hit with us. But you gotta understand, Metallica's my favorite fucking band of all time.
Yeah.
And it's like, so just know we hold them to such a high fucking standard.
Oh, and actually, that's something I wanted to bring up before we got into the nitty-gritty specifics of things, which is, this is a strange 2 albums to talk about, because, once again, it probably should be a James Hetfield solo album, because then having the name Metallica on it does the music a disservice, because you're... Especially with the fucking 12 years of absolute dominance that led up to this.
Yeah.
If someone was like, this is James Hetfield's solo album with Lars and Jason and Kirk as his backing band,
I think it could have done a whole lot better.
It would have done a lot better, and
I
people would have
agree.
been able to appreciate it more for what it is, rather than being like, this is Metallica. Like, it's hard to wrap your head around that.
Metallica.
Like, this is a Load's a pretty fucking good album, but it's not always a great Metallica album.
It's
No,
not.
they
I
do
agree.
stuff that you're like, this is not a Metallica song.
Yeah.
They would never do this.
But James Hetfield would, and it's cool.
Yeah.
So it's a weird dynamic to
I agree.
hit as a Metallica album.
And just know that I appreciate
the hell out of it.
I appreciate the hell out of it, and there's a lot of fucking songs I do fucking love. And but yeah, certain things just hit more than others. And I just hold them to such a high fucking standard, you know.
2x4 is pretty cool. It's
pretty cool song.
It's not. It gives me a little bit like Bon Jovi got creepy vibes with the vocals.
Yeah.
I'm going to dream you.
See, that's the Lane Staley, Jerry Cantrell thing that he likes to kind of pick from a lot.
Which seeps late into the career. Let's talk about. I mean, just on the new album, fucking You Must Burn. There's that one part. I'm like, this sounds exactly like fucking Alice in Chains to me.
There's a lot of hardwired
and hardwired
sounding riffs on.
Not to go too far, into the future, but it still lasted till today, mate. But obviously, Load and Reload is just fucking killer.
I think a lot of the bluesy stuff works better on this than it does on Hardwired.
Oh yeah.
And I think the mix has a lot to do with that. Like this is the start, like truly the start of like Lars. You gotta do more on the kit. But luckily, he hadn't fully taken over being the producer yet.
Yeah.
No.
In the same way that where like Greg Feidelman just lets him fucking stomp all over him. Bob Rock still challenged them and had a voice, and that's important.
They were more like it was a partnered like collaboration.
Yes.
Yeah.
Load and Reload to me sound pretty fucking good. Like they sound fucking amazing. I love that. I love the sound.
I know one of the guys who helped produce this because they recorded all of this in San Rafael in California. And one of my friends, Chris Manning, he works at Skywalker Sound. He helped produce this album, and he said that half of the as the guitar techs and engineers, most of what they were doing was listening to the Black Album and just being like, how the fuck did they make any of this? That they're listening to tapes and reading through the very few scribbled notes that people had and being like, wait, so it's just putting mics all over the room, so
it's so fucking sick.
It sounds pretty good, but there are moments where you're like, oh, I see, you're trying to be the Black Album, and you guys didn't save any of that information properly, so they it falls a little flat sometimes, but it sounds good.
I think even you can hear a slight decline, even just going from load to reload.
Oh, I agree.
I agree. I can just hear it in the drums a little bit, where the snare tone isn't. It's just less punchy. It's not.
Yeah, no, it's not.
It's not that crack that is just. It's mastered on the Black album.
Totally agree.
Most iconic.
Totally agree.
One of the most iconic drum sounds.
I have something to add to that, but I think I'm going to save that for the reload talks because it leads into a more general talk about that whole album.
We should move on to the next track.
Yeah, I love the House of Jack Bill.
Yeah.
This song is fucking cool as shit.
It's
dude.
so great.
It's weird. It is
the structure is really interesting. And
now, I used to like kind of just be like, dude, this is such an average song, blah blah blah. And then I was listening to it the other day. I'm like, oh yeah, this fucking song slaps. I don't know where I was on this train. Yeah.
No, it's just like, I know this is the first example on these two records that like James's lyricism is at a fucking all-time high here. Like,
so cool.
People were praising him on 72 Seasons for like, this is the best. Like, nah. Load and Reload, he's poetically on this
imagery he's cultivating.
He's on this level, dude.
The mood with the verses that they create, and maybe my favorite Kirk solo on this record.
Oh, really? Yeah.
To be honest.
There's a lot of fucking Alice influence on this song too.
Yes. Which is probably why
I love the dissonant fucking hits they do and stabs on the guitar. It's fucking so good. I love this song.
The intro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's like a really iconic. It's captured in my brain.
Yeah, just Lars
the
just
cymbals.
like doing the wash.
Yeah.
The first time I heard it, I was like, I don't get it. And then this song's a grower for sure. Because the first time you're like, what are you doing? The house that Jack built. It's kind of cool. And then the more you get old, this album gets better with age, I think. Yes. Or at least it becomes more clear of like the shit that's not memorable is not memorable, and the shit that is memorable is like, wow, this is like impeccable songwriting.
Yeah, and you start to understand why. Like even just like James's like phrasing on the chorus is like cool as fuck.
That's catchy as
so
shit, man.
Cool, so cool. He didn't really do a ton of stuff like that before.
No, and I don't think Bob Rock actually gets enough credit. Like he gets a lot of hate. He gets a lot of hate, and like I think people kind of pin the selling out on him, but it's like Metallica sought him out to help with what they wanted to do.
Yeah, they were already going.
They were on that same page.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, like even there's a chance Cliff would have gone in that direction at some point. He probably would have also agreed like we shouldn't call this Metallica, but he would have made some.
It's hard to know what I don't even. Yeah.
He had bluesy country influence.
Thin Lizzy was his favorite band ever. You know.
He probably turned James on to the stuff that influenced 100%, a lot of this record.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. He did. That's a great point. So like I think people are like they did this for the money. I think there is a lot like. Obviously, I don't think Jason and Kirk, probably not even Lars, wanted this to be what they were doing, but I don't think anyone was like...
It's tough to know
we gotta do this for the money. I think they were like, this is the music I want to make right now.
Yeah, it's just what they were feeling at the time.
At the time,
and it makes sense. Like, I like, especially after And Justice for All, which you can look at as semi-bloated and a little bit of a mess sometimes.
For me,
it's wonderful.
For me, dude, it's my fucking, like... It's like my second favorite album ever, so
album.
For me, it's just like it's perfect in every way. I fucking love
it's just them coping with the loss of Cliff.
Yes.
And just getting it all out.
And I mean, there's ways to poke at it. Yeah, okay, the fucking bass, should have been up. Yes, okay, I get it. No, I take it for what it is now, and the record is like my favorite. Behind That Masker, it's my favorite. I mean,
I love it.
I would kill for that record,
I see where they were at afterwards, where they were like, I don't know where we go with thrash from here.
Totally,
we just wrote an album of all 8-minute songs with 90 billion riffs.
You're playing fucking Freight Ends of Sanity. Where do I go from there? You know?
In 1988, they wrote every riff possible that year, basically. Like Slayer and them wrote every riff you could. From like in those 3 years.
Good thing it's not 88. I'd fucking be what the fuck do I write right now?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what our bands are doing with Metallica and Slayer. Like, come on.
Yeah, how does Lars like try to outdo his drum parts
on that? Yeah.
You can't really.
It's not. Yeah.
His body was already catching up to him, like on the Justice tour.
True.
Like by the end of that, I mean, he had already started. Like I mentioned this to Jake. He had already started skipping little drum parts that he had written on Justice, like playing things.
Well, that motherfucker played with his back arch too. He's
yeah.
I'm like, dude, you're fucking like, oh my god, dude, how are you not dying right now?
Copious amounts of cocaine.
Well, that's why he looks like this now.
Cocaine.
Yeah.
That's why he looks like this.
That's probably why he's a little hunched over.
Aren't gonna show up.
He's got terrible posture.
I bring that up to basically just say, at the end of the day, I understand completely where Metallica was at, coming off of the Black Album and going into this.
Yes. Yeah.
It doesn't make sense for Metallica. It makes sense for them individually as human beings a lot.
I get you.
Next track.
Until It Sleeps is so good.
So good. Of course.
Lars actually does some rudiments.
Tasty.
He has a triplet little roll.
Dude, those little rolls are good.
He got his little Lars, puts it up.
Kirk is on fire atmospherically.
Oh,
you know. James.
Where do I take this pain of mine?
You know, I mean, my mom has had cancer twice. Once in my lifetime. Like this song means something. It's really fucking beautiful. It's a good fucking song.
It really is.
It's a beautiful song.
Also super nostalgic for me.
I was gonna say, super nostalgic for me as well.
When I was listening to this song, I had it on CD, and my parents would be driving, and I would just be in the back seat listening to this song, and it's just on the highway. I just remember
This is a fucking moment. I think this is probably the first song I heard off this record. Well, I don't know, King Nothing though too. I don't know.
King Nothing is also, which is the next song.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
But Until It Sleeps, I love the experimentation of this. It's, to me, I was gonna say, great fucking song. I was gonna say that, I fucking love Cody. But Until It Sleeps, I was gonna say, there's no song from me. This is a really specific Metallica song in the way. There's some aura to it that I don't really get from any of the Metallica song. And it's really cool in that way. They just do a lot of cool things on it. I love the bass opening.
The fretless bass is sick. Yeah, it really works.
Really cool atmosphere in the song that I don't get on a lot of Metallica.
Yeah, I think this is a great example of all of the experimentation totally coming through.
It's hitting. It's hitting in the chorus, and it's just kind of like, it sounds like a 90s alternative rock song.
It hits so...
But it stands up to the other classic songs of that era.
Oh, totally.
As far as like a just radio single.
It might be my favorite of the singles out of Load and Reload era. I don't know though. I don't want to go too deep into that yet, but yeah.
And it's like, I don't know, I think it's like kind of Metallica. It's an example of them as a band completely coming together, everyone doing their part to make a really, really, really good song. Like no one is like phoning it in or being told to phone it in.
And Lars, he fucking kills it. I love what he does. It's perfect on the song.
Yes.
I wouldn't change one fucking thing with Joe.
I wouldn't change one thing about that song either. I think it has to, Riley, I have a similar relationship to it with you, that I think when I first got into Metallica, once Taylor showed me Master of Puppets for that first time in like 2nd grade, my mom bought me like 8 random songs on iTunes.
Oh yeah, boy.
Songs, and Until It Sleeps was one of them. It was like Escape, So What, which was fucking
so
crazy.
Fucking what?
I was like 8 years old, like,
yeah.
Get my cock right down his throat. Yeah, I've even fucked a schoolgirl's twat. Like, whoa, I don't think I should be listening to this. And Until It Sleeps was definitely on there. It was one of the first Metallica songs I think it was one of the first Metallica songs I ever heard in general.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's
This song is, and the ending too. It's just fucking great. It leaves every time I hear the ending with that.
Yeah, a little surf rock.
Yeah, I always like a smile on my face, even though the song's so fucking dark.
See, what did I say? After the Black Album, Kurt goes and smokes a bunch of weed and starts surfing, and he comes in and he's like, "Hey man, we're doing country. I'm gonna go play slide on all these songs."
Yeah.
He loves.
And by the way,
slide.
He's killing it, honestly.
Talking about,
I love what he does.
Yeah, I'm talking about loving things and intros and shit. And that song, King Nothing. Dude.
Oh,
You want to hear a funny story? When I saw them, they played, the fourth time I saw them, or the third, I don't remember. It was one of the East Rutherford shows. They played this. And for some reason, they're starting it. I'm like, yes! Yes!
Dude, when you hear that intro live, it's...
No, but and when I did, you heard the story? I was like, yes! Yes! I disappear, man! And then I was like, and like 5 seconds later, I was like, wait a second, I turned the banner on like my dad, and I was like, did I just say I disappeared? And they're like, yeah. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh yeah, King Nothing, man. I tried to like correct it. I was like, the damage is already done. Everybody within a fucking 20-foot radius heard me fucking yell that.
I mean, this song is a banger.
I fucking love this song, man.
It's like hits.
The pot!
The pot! The pot!
Schism!
That was me, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like the pot? No.
He said, dun 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 dun. Oh, Schism! No. The pot! What the fuck are you? No, yeah, I fucking love King Nothing, man.
It's a banger. Like when you hear that, and then Jason starts coming in, you're like, oh, it's about to get real.
What is this fucking nasty? What is this? It makes me wish I wrote that riff. Like,
yes, that's a riff. That's a riff. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. So this song's like, you guys know, it's a sequel to Enter Sandman.
It's literally in every way.
But also like, kind of hits way harder.
I like King Nothing. I like King Nothing better than Enter Sandman.
I'm kind of with you, man. It's probably just because of how overplayed Enter Sandman is.
Yeah.
Realistically, as a song, I don't know which one I like. Probably, I don't know. It's tough. But for me personally, right now, I say King Nothing, man.
Enter Sandman, I think, is still a little bit better.
Yeah, I think the drums.
The drum parts are better. I think the chorus is better.
Although two very good intro.
Yeah,
bars.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Both the intros for those songs are really good as far as just building tension.
Yeah, he does a very good job. He's very dynamic in both of those songs.
Totally, and I think King Nothing is a great single too, like putting out there with Until It Sleeps. And it's interesting how they have Until It Sleeps going right into King Nothing, the two singles on the album. I like it. Definitely front loads it a bit. I can't lie here.
Yes, but the album is super top heavy.
Yeah, super top. Especially when there's a song coming up soon we're gonna talk about that's really gonna fucking tip that scale. But the thing is, King Nothing though is just like, I think as a single, it's a great fucking pick to put out there with Until It Sleeps. Until It Sleeps is a fucking dark song, and King Nothing is just fucking cool.
It's just a pure banger.
It's a banger.
Yeah.
Fucking banger. Okay, I guess we can just go on to the next.
I love Hero of the Day, man.
The Cure.
I knew Jake was wrong.
Hero of the Day is alright.
Oh, you're sorry. I'm looking ahead. My bad. Hero of the Day. Okay.
Hero of the Day is alright.
I love this song. I love this song.
I like it. I like the song.
I like the little double kick thing he throws in there.
Yes.
The fucking bridge. I think that's cool.
I think James's lyrics are on fire. I think he's on fire. I think that chorus where they do the trailing vocal part that ends in a harmony.
I agree.
Double kick.
Interesting. I really like the ambiance and the actual sonic nature of it, especially when everything comes in with when Lars jumps in, and it's just like the way everything, it's just the.
Yeah, Lars.
I like the bass and like the guitar, like
kind of like Until It Sleeps a little bit.
Yep. I just like. Yep. I think it's a cool song. But yeah, there's a lot of others I like better on this album. But there's also stuff I don't like as much as this song in this album.
It's probably one of the standouts for me.
For me, it's kind of in the middle. Kind of in the middle for me, but.
It's.
Is that coffee?
Oh.
No, it's just water. Okay. Why you just automatically too much in coffee? What, some sort of caffeine?
Because it's a fucking
caffeine.
It's a fucking coffee cup, Jake.
It's a Wawa mug.
It's a mug.
Shout out to Wawa.
You also have a full bottle of water right next to you.
That's no.
Does that make you smarter?
Yeah.
I think this makes me the smartest. So anyway, Hero of the Day.
Hero of the Day is cool because there's like major chords. And it's so different, but that's kind of like it just stands out a little bit among the other really good songs on this on these records.
Totally.
And sometimes when I'm in a Metallica mood, I don't want to hear a song like this, but other times it is refreshing, and that's why
I totally get that.
I think the songwriting overall is really solid, though, and I think they executed.
Big old crescendo at the end too.
Yeah,
like it all comes together.
It goes, it goes somewhere towards the end, which a lot of the songs that we're gonna get into don't. They kind of just sit in a spot.
The next song on our list, however, is probably the best song on these two albums.
Okay. Maybe the very best song of the 90s, possibly.
Honestly, Taylor, I'm kind of with you. Bleeding Me is...
For anybody who doesn't know, fucking Bleeding Me. Yeah, Bleeding Me is my favorite off Load or Reload for sure.
Yeah. It's James's best lyrics of all time. I think.
I mean, that's jumping pretty far. I don't know. I need to think about that more. For me, my favorite Metallica song of the 90s, I don't know if Bleeding Me... Because the thing that would come close to me is Black Album with, like, I don't know. My friend Misery.
It's right there with the best
I agree. It's right there. It's right there.
I might take that, like, that second half riff of Bleeding
down, and Lars,
and Jason's hitting all those with him, and then does the big slide. Oh,
and it's mixed so well. Yeah.
And then James coming in with the harmonies, and I am the beast that feeds the beast.
Yeah, he's got some weird.
That I might take that I might take that section over like anything on the Black Album. It gets me those chords. That chord is.
It's so tough.
It's a really.
I might be there with you that it's my favorite of the 90s by them. It's so close.
I don't know, wherever I may roam.
Wherever I may roam. My friend in Misery, wherever I may roam. It's just it's so tough to say. It's so tough to say, man. It's close. It's right there. If not, what were you saying?
I was saying, just my friend in Misery is just such a.
Dude, you know what? You know what I think? If Bleeding Me had been on the Black Album, same exact song, just with the production of the Black Album, could be my favorite.
Yeah.
If it was there with the other songs and you compared it, instead of like, oh, this is them a couple years later and more mature, it's like, no, this is them at the Black Album. It might be like, holy fuck.
However, though, if I'm listening to Bleeding Me in the context of the Black Album, I might be like, this song is definitely different mood-wise.
I think it would be a cool
but I think it might be my favorite because of that. It could be, definitely.
It's so good. It's just 10 out of 10 song.
Fucking unreal. It's a fucking unreal song.
Literally everything about it. There's a cool, more Kirk on the slide.
Yeah, dude.
But really simple and just like melodic.
Yeah, it's that James line where he goes, this thorn in my side, this thorn in my side is from the tree. This thorn in my side is from the tree that I planted.
Yeah.
Ooh!
Yeah.
As a vocalist,
it's just like, no, that's how you want to be, dude. It's like James Hetfield on Bleeding Me.
There's like that little rolling organ like in the left
Yes.
band.
Yeah. Yes.
Like, just little things like that are so cool too.
So great.
I love
they
that.
added so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, like James was starting to like you can tell on Garage Inc. because actually you can get insight into their like influences like outside of just the like grunge atmosphere and the alternate atmosphere of the 90s by listening to the cover songs recorded during Load and Reload on Garage Inc.
Yeah, on Garage Inc.
Because like James is like listening to like Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds at that point. Like they cover a Nick Cave song.
Fucking Astronomy.
Oh, yeah, they're like listening to weird Blue Oyster Cult and like Paul McCartney deep cuts. Like
good songwriting.
He's good songwriting and weird instrumentation. That's how you bring the like that organ is like super out of left field and really simple and real.
Yeah.
And Bleeding Me is just a fucking masterpiece.
It's a masterpiece.
Straight through.
Yeah.
Straight up. I'm with straight the fuck up. I mean,
glad we all agree on that.
Yeah. Man.
Cure.
Okay, can I just say something? I'm gonna throw this out. I think it's cool. It's like the one Metallica slap bass. Fucking Jason slap bass is in it.
Yeah.
It's fucking really cool. I think that's a cool experimentation.
Song goes nowhere.
Other than that, this is just like what we talk about, the mid-tempo filler fucking bloat. It's just I just don't
mid-tempo.
It doesn't.
I like the chorus kind of.
Exactly.
But this was another.
It's all
just
kinda like.
It's a stock bluesy riff that could be on Hardwired 20 years later.
Yeah.
Totally fucking agree. There's some of these riffs I like listening to them like it sounds like it's just like a Hardwired outtake. Just kind of like whatever.
It's just not peak Metallica.
It's not. Yeah, I totally agree.
Lyrics are kind of cool.
I guess they're kind of cool.
A lot of the lyrics on this record are kind of cool. Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah,
Some of them are a little cringe. But
most songs that I don't like or forgettable on this record, I'm like, okay, the lyrics are fucking pretty great. Like, even if he's not singing captivating melodies and the songwriting's lame, the words he wrote on paper are cool and meaningful, and that's cool.
Yeah.
Like, James was in a really good creative headspace in that way.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I don't know. There's not much to say about this
Cure.
record.
I mean, Cure is kind of it blends everything. Again, like what we were talking about with like mid-tempo, like just filler, like kind of like mid Metallica type beat songs. It's just like I don't know. This fits right into that like vein.
It's that point in the record where
it's also that point. You're after Bleeding Me.
After the first half. Yep.
You just think this is after fucking Bleeding Me. I mean, that's like the fucking best song on the fucking album.
Yeah.
And, let alone in the fucking like possibly in the 90s by then, what we were talking about earlier. And then you're going into Cure, and it's just like this is the point where you're flipping the record, you're putting it back on, and you hear Cure, and I'm just
like, on CD at this point.
Or CD. Well, yeah, that's true.
Sorry, that was like a really who gives a fuck? But
yeah,
if we're talking historically,
if we're talking
that's
seriously,
what people would be listening to.
Is it like a fucking terrible song? No, but is it for Metallica? It's just like okay.
It's like for Metallica,
I'm not gonna come back
even
to
on this record, it doesn't compare to.
I'm just not going to come back to this, so like...
No.
Okay, moving on. I'm done talking about this.
I like Poor Twisted Me.
Okay,
I don't think it's great at all.
Bye-bye. Everybody say bye to Zadorian.
Oh, bye.
But, yeah, no, Poor Twisted Me, I disagree with you. This song is like bottom of the barrel for the album for me.
I wrote two things in my notes. I wrote too slow, no captivating riffs.
Yeah. For me, this is just like...
all that came to mind.
I just remember I listened to this and I was just like, Senny was walking around here and I was like, man, I forgot about Poor Twisted Me. Poor me. This is, I don't really...
Poor me, I want to skip this fucking song.
Yeah, this is not captivating me. This is one of the worst songs.
Do we just want to play it for 2 seconds just because I already forgot how it sounds?
Yeah, play the first part of it. Let's see.
It just takes too long to get going.
If Lars didn't go halftime with it,
there's also like if Lars did if he did anything else.
I like that main riff because I like the tone, I like the echo. There's also
it is cool. It is cool.
I can't remember. There's a
swing feel.
Is it?
But there's just no with the songwriting. It's just like it's very stagnant.
Yes, I totally agree. And at this point in the album, I hate that this is a thing. This song is not fucking like, this song is not abhorrent, it's not like fucking, I don't despise it. I don't fucking hate it. It's just so incredibly made for Metallica for me.
Yeah.
I would never put this on. If I was going to listen to Metallica, I would never go to Poor Twisted Me. If I wanted to hear anything off Load, I would go to one of the better songs on Load. And that's that. And so, to me, it's just like, this is so like, yeah, the lyrics are cool, I guess. And there's stuff that's redeeming about it overall. But this is just not memorable for me. And at this point in the album, when this fucking comes on, it's not like this song where I'm grooving and dancing. it's like, I want to turn this album off right now.
Yeah,
like I have this.
You're waiting for something cool to happen.
And it doesn't.
I start daydreaming. I'm like, what can I listen to right now? Oh, I could put on Explosia by Gojira. I'm gonna do that.
I don't think it's as like drippy and like mind-numbing as some of the stuff on Reload is just fucking really boring and slow. But it's just nothing special. It's nothing special.
Okay, I really want to get to the next track.
Wasting My Hate.
I fucking love it, and I didn't realize how much
I'm happy you said this.
Recently.
I'm happy you said this. I didn't realize it either.
Yep.
Until I was listening to it again, just yesterday and today. I'm like, yeah, I'm on.
Dude,
I'm on. I remember this song being like memorable in some sort of. Sorry, were you gonna say anything else about Portraits of Me? Because we just moved on. Okay. Well, Wasting My Hate.
Not much to say.
Exactly. That's why I was like,
let's
just keep going.
I didn't want to take away the breath from just the words from you. Yeah, Wasting My Hate though. I remember I always liked the song. I listened to it again. I'm like, yeah, there's a reason I like this song. This song fucking kills. I love this song.
It's to me, it's like nothing special.
Oh,
I feel like out of the fast songs, it's like not as good. You know, I sometimes would rather hear Lars do his. Sometimes I would rather hear him do his boring mid-tempo stuff than a boring do-bap, 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 do-bap. Yeah. Which is not.
I like the chorus. I like James's writing on it.
I think just some of their, not some of their better riffs for this album, I'd say.
Yeah.
And just,
totally.
The lyrics are great, and I love the verse. It gets super punky almost.
Yeah, I love that.
James just has this attitude.
I love the verse in that.
I can waste my fucking hate on you.
I'm not wasting my fucking hate.
And then that riff that they go into.
God, he hates his ex-wife, bro. Like, is this is just like a divorced dad album at some point?
Yeah.
I fucking oh my god, I love Wasting My Hate though.
It's good too.
I'm almost dead.
It's really cool too.
Hey, and a little trivia for anybody out there. At this point in '96, or I don't know, it might have been '97 when they actually did the tour for this album. But they named the tour after the song. It's like Wasting My Hate tour. What was it? Wasting My Tour or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But I forget. So they did something with the tour name with Wasting My Hate. That's what I remember. So I keep an eye on the tour name and shit.
I like the riff. It's like like
so that dissonance.
And they sit on it for like 4 or 8 bars, and then they bring it back.
That's something they do well on this album is they let the cool shit fucking sit. It becomes a problem when they think shit that's not cool is cool and they let it sit.
Yes.
Because they do the same thing with the bad stuff too. The bad stuff goes on too long. The good shit goes on just long enough, baby. There are moments on other albums where they move on way too quick. And you're like,
true.
And you're like, you dicks! Where'd that riff go?
That's so true. Why? It's so weird how the scale is like that on this album, where it's like the good stuff happens for the perfect amount of time, but then they drag something on that's like, okay, this guys, move on, please, and it just keeps going. And it's weird how that scale works out in that way with this.
Yeah, it's weird. It feels like, I mean, we can get into it once we get into Reload.
Yeah.
And the idea of like that being like shit that didn't make the first one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But like, there is a sense with how much filler there is that there's like, did you guys go into this with a proper plan or goal, or were you just kind of like
just doing whatever,
see what happens?
I think they were just spitting out song ideas and like, oh, we have all these song ideas. Let's make all of them.
You know what it was too?
You
know what it was too, bro? It was just James and Lars in Lars' home studio.
Yeah.
So when they ended up with like, we got 28 mid-ass ideas that we can somehow scrape.
But they weren't mid to them because their egos are here. They're coming off the Black Album.
And they didn't
can do no wrong.
They didn't have anyone there to tell them.
Okay, guys, let's step.
It was just feeding off each other.
We got Mama Said That.
I like Mama Said That.
I like Mama Said That.
So I know you do not like this song.
It's a grower.
It's a grower, and I think this is the biggest asterisk for me of like, this should be a James Hetfield song.
I agree. That's what I'm gonna say.
I completely understand people not thinking it's a great Metallica song. It is a great fucking song.
I will say, let me just put it out there. If it was James Hetfield's solo project, I would like this song. For Metallica, this has never been a grower for me. I've been listening to this song for as long as I can remember, because as long as I remember, I've been listening to Metallica. And I fucking, and this is the band that I've listened to the deepest and for the longest in my whole life. And I remember I found this song at a young age, and I was just like, oh yeah, I don't know if I like this one. And then I've grown up, and I'm just like, yeah, I respect it. It means a lot to him. It's very deep writing, beautiful lyrics, beautiful meaning. As a Metallica song, I cannot get into it. I can't.
That's fair. I love it. I would be sad if it wasn't on the album. I'm glad they kept it around.
I respect that fully.
Yeah,
and I respect the fucking meaning of it, and I respect everything, absolutely. And you know what? Maybe that's part on me. If I treat it more as a James Hetfield solo thing, I would like it more. But the fact of the matter is, it's on load.
Yeah, it's definitely like okay, because I didn't like this song.
I know. Yeah, I maybe talked about this in like 4th grade.
Maybe 10 years from now, I'll be completely changed, being like, yeah, I fucking love Mama Said, but right now.
Sometime when you're in just a low-key alternative music mood, put Mama Said on. Try to put Mama Said on when you're not thinking about Metallica at all.
You don't want riffs. You just want to be in your feelings.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Next time you're listening, like honestly, put it on. Like, yeah, I don't know.
The chorus is just really fun.
It is a good chorus.
Super
cool
country.
If you're in the right mood, it can fuck you up.
Yeah, this song will bring you to tears.
Thorn Within, forgettable as shit. I genuinely, I have nothing to say about this song.
Thorn Within.
What did you write down? Boring verses. That's all Taylor wrote. It's boring. It's forgettable. What is the
Thorn Within? Mark Thorn Within my ass. I wrote down on this song. I said these songs wouldn't have been as boring if Lars was just a little more creative with it, like Sean Kinney. That's what I wrote for it. I was
Lars
I'm just like,
it's
dude,
pretty bad.
You gotta change up a little bit.
This song is kind of a nothing burger.
It really is. It's a nothing burger. It's like going to like a fucking burger joint, and you fucking order a burger, you eat it, and it's just like this dry, like you're like, I guess I just ate a burger. I guess I just listened to a piece of music, but I don't really feel much from it.
Yeah, no, it's like going to like, I don't know. It's like if you went to just like fucking.
It's just not.
It's like Cappy's Pizza. It's like, yes, this is a slice of pizza.
But it's not that good.
Well, because I'm trying to think of the most mid thing ever.
Cappy's is a pizza place near here, and it's just not as good as a lot of places around.
But it's not like gross. It's not going to give you food poisoning.
Get it though.
Just.
But also when you're like
inoffensive.
But it also looks better than it presents itself to be, because then when I eat it, I'm like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, so it's like I don't know. That's what I'm trying to say about Thorn Within is it's not like it's worse than it being a bad song that you can be like, man, what are you doing? It's literally just like, I have no opinion on it. It is irrelevant.
It's so mid-tempo. Mid-tempo. That's
and just mid.
Good band name. Mid-tempo. What the fuck?
It's just mid.
Mid-tempo. No, it's such a mid-tempo. Like we're saying, filler. It's just filler.
Filler all the way.
Pure filler. I love Ronnie, man.
I like Ronnie. I really like the main riff.
I am surprised.
But that's kind of it for me.
This might.
I
feel like objectively, this might be my least favorite song on the album.
Wow.
Which is crazy to me.
That is crazy.
That's crazy to me.
I don't really like Ronnie at all. I really don't.
Lost my way. I'm not.
I
riff that makes me like it. You say? I just love it.
I think it's so incredibly just like mid for its album. I mean, like dude, I'm never gonna come to this song.
Oh, I think it is some like badass country stomping shit, like ZZ
Yeah,
Top
cool.
riffs, fucking.
It totally is.
Like, it's right in my wheelhouse. It makes me feel like busting into a saloon and shooting people in the face. I'm not even gonna lie.
If I want to do that, I'll put on fucking ZZ Top. That's the thing. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
That's the thing. I have a
Well,
way easier time removing the Metallica thing from this. For me, I'm just like, I fucking like this song. I'm gonna put it on.
that's the thing. It's like, if it wasn't though, I would have more appreciation for it. But the fact of the matter is, it is. So it's just like I don't know. Do I fucking absolutely despise it? No, of course not. But in the context of the album, I'm just like, yeah, I know. Especially on
I love
Load.
both of the riffs on this song.
Ooh, fucking clutch. But yeah, I like that. I mean, I guess the chorus is cool. The lyrics are. I don't mind the lyrics, but I don't know, man. Ronnie just isn't one that I go back to ever. It's at this point of the album I'm really just like, okay, goddamn, I want to.
I think the song maybe just could have used just something else. I just think it's missing something for me to really just like bring it home as a complete just banger like some of the other times.
Again, Metallica is my fucking favorite band of all time. It's like I'm not shitting on them, but it's like this is realistically, it's just like when I think of Metallica, it's like, oh my god, yeah, dude, all these songs. Oh yeah, dude, I want to put on Ronnie. Wait, what? What the fuck?
No.
It's just like.
Yeah.
See, that thought crosses my mind like kind of often in terms of like music for me.
That's cool, man.
Everybody's their own person, dude.
Yeah.
Ronnie, more like Rennie. Whoa! It's only one letter off, I guess.
Correct. Jake can read, guys. I don't know if you knew that, but he just figured it out.
I can read.
That's good.
The Outlaw Torn is the biggest asterisk for me because it's a good song, but once you hear the S&M version, it kind of clicks for me, at least, that like it needs the symphony with it. I think Outlaw Torn, it's a fucking awesome song. It's a little too empty as the Metallica 4-piece they are right now. There's too much space. With the symphony.
You're dead on.
If you listen to it with the symphony, it's a complete picture.
Because
they're fleshing out those times where it's just Jason and Lars, and you're like,
and it's boring.
It's boring.
It's too drawn out for what is actually there.
For me, I love this song as it is. I've always loved it. I don't think it needs more. I think the S&M version adds a lot to it that I love. But I can listen to both the version and appreciate it. Outlaw Torn has always been one of my favorites off the record.
The way I think about it, honestly, is in grants of like my Perfect Load album, it's not on there. If it had the strings on there, it's on there.
It's on there? Okay.
Yes.
That's totally fair, and I get that.
The riffs are great. The lyrics are great. The jams are great. Vibes are great. There's just too much space auditorily.
Another little factoid is, you guys might know this, is how they had this song originally go on longer, and they had to cut it for the CD itself because then it
that's just insane to me.
Yeah.
How long is it? Let me look.
It's like
it's a 10-minute song.
No, it's 9:48.
Yeah.
And it was gonna be. It was gonna be even longer. Then they had to fade out that fucking solo. It's just like.
I think it's like with the. Let me look how long they did it for S&M.
If it was like 6 minutes long, it might be on my Super Load album.
I totally get you guys.
I
really do. For me, I always love long songs, and I am talking about a lot on this album.
No, they do it exactly 9. They do it 10 seconds longer on that.
But there's all, like you're saying, there's all the orchestra stuff happening.
And I think I'm fine with that being
really
10 minutes.
Awesome.
Yeah. I know it's gonna sound hypocritical how I'm like shitting on like how they stretch out a lot of parts and shit, and then they shorten the good parts and it's perfect.
That's the point.
But Outlaw Torn for me, for how long it is, it makes up for it, and I fucking love the song for it. So it does make my album. I'll talk about it later.
If you love the riffs on it,
it works for me.
Then it works.
And I fucking love that song.
Well, that's the album, man.
That is
Load. Now reloads. Now reload, boys.
Reload. Okay, so going into this album, it is objectively not as good as Load.
No.
Not even
I
close.
don't think that's necessarily, like, inherently an insult, because everyone in the Metallica camp knew it wasn't as good. These were the unfinished songs that did not make an album that was already bloated and too long.
They had to have known that, but did they fucking go out and say it outright at that time in
No,
97? I think they wouldn't.
I think the thing they were talking about was these songs just need more time. We just need more time.
We didn't have enough time to finish these.
But
it's like the Steal This Album thing with System. It's like, yeah, these songs, it's like a whole different album. They didn't fit the context of Toxicity.
That's different because those were all recorded
at
in the same time, and they were just at this crazy creative peak. And then this is just kind of like shitty ideas that.
Some of which I will say, some of these ideas, not shitty at all. No. Like there are some songs. There are definitely songs on. There are songs on here where you're like, dude, you should have prioritized this over songs on Load. Like if you would, once again, if you combine them, you get a really solid album.
Yeah.
You get a really solid album with no filler. You can do that.
I think a great album. Yeah.
Oh my god. I was talking about this earlier with Jenny. I was like, if I combine what my perfect album is going to be by them, I was like, I genuinely feel like I would like that better than like any album after except for Death Magnetic. I think I feel like genuinely I would like it better than Hardwired, Saint Anger.
100%.
Yeah, the new album. Not Death Magnetic.
I might like it. I would probably like it more than Death Magnetic.
I think I get that. I get that
too.
Just not for me.
And it would
but
be
I
like
get that.
it would. Honestly, if they had just made it as one album, it would in my brain be in. Like obviously it's not the same Metallica, but as albums I love, it's on the same level as the Terror of Dominance. Like it would tie together a like solid 2 decades of them being the best band on the planet. And it's like
solid 2.
And it's like I don't know. It's crazy how they ended up with like one pretty good album and one incredibly mid album when they could have had one of the strongest albums of the 90s.
Yeah, one of the best rock records. Yeah, of that period.
It's a little once again, I wish they had thought it out a little more. It's a little sad.
At a time too, if they would have done it and they would have released it, whether it was 96, 97, you have to think where they would have released that at that point in music too. It would have been really fucking cool to have this fucking combo of whatever it will be on Reload and Load to come out in this time.
If they had gotten out early enough, they could have toured with fucking Lane, dude.
Yeah,
if they had gotten there, and they would have. James loved Alice in Chains. It wasn't just him. It wasn't just him ripping them off.
They were there unplugged, dude.
Friends don't let
friends don't let friends. Other friends get them haircuts.
Get haircuts. Yeah.
Friends don't let friends get friends haircuts. I think that's what it is.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so they had such a cool relationship.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So
with that being said, Fuel, I love.
Hell yeah!
Come on,
banger!
Come on, man.
They play it so much.
What
is
it? Okay. What is
so
more iconic than "Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which shines out"?
Ooh! This song is fucking
with the pyrotechnics.
The pyrotechnics, exactly.
Dude,
it's just a great fucking song.
This is the moment when you're like the opening of Through the Never is cool and Creeping Death is good, but once they play Fuel, you're like, oh, we're going, baby.
Dude,
this movie is going.
I'm gonna bring up Through the Never pretty soon, so that's funny you brought that up. So keep that in your mind.
This is one of Lars's best drum parts, and where he's
actually
chorus. So fucking cool. I always love.
Oh, the chorus is really, really good all around.
That's so true.
James's part.
If he wrote all this, oh my god! If he wrote every single song to the same thought that he put into Fuel, the songs would be so much fucking better.
This is
songs like Ronnie, songs like Thorn Within would be so much more memorable for me if he was even just Fuel. How he's
just the switching from double time to halftime.
It's so good. And
does that like 3 other times.
And the fucking chorus.
Yeah, where he's doing.
And then there's a sick ass bridge. Kirk's solo is fucking ripping. Like it is a wonderful.
I love how he paints a picture with the chorus too. He's almost like painting the picture of like the fucking hydraulics of a car is just like fucking like
That's
chugging
totally
on.
what it feels like. Yeah, just a motor just chugging.
Yeah.
And it's also just kind of cool of like James Hetfield with his hot rods being all like I'm pretty sure they cut their hair during the Reload media cycle, right?
Probably.
Because
they came out with Load.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right.
Because they recorded a lot of this shit when James still had his super mullet.
Yeah.
So like when they were writing this,
ultra mullet,
when they were writing this, he had the most audacious mullet on the planet and was riding hot rods 90 miles per hour down the like Bay Bridge.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He's living his dream life.
He's a rock god riding cars really fast, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's objectively cool as fuck.
It's just when you want Metallica, this just gives you.
He's hitting his like we were saying too. He hits like 30, 31. This is at the point of his life. It's like okay, now I'm like fucking. We're gonna start getting a little older here. And
but he was still a party animal, man.
But he's still a party animal.
No rehab yet. Like
no, he was going. You know, he's fucking driving fast. He's fucking living the life, man.
Yeah.
We're about to disagree with Jake pretty hard.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we're about to really disagree with Jake.
So fucking hard. Oh my
because he's wrong.
No, I'm not wrong. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say nobody's wrong. I'm gonna say Memory Remains. I love the Through the Never version. I really do. Studio version, I'm not a fan.
What's the difference, man?
It's just an old woman singing. She's cool.
Yeah, I like the crowd. I like the crowd. I love the crowd chanting it. I love the.
Yeah,
I love the live energy of the song.
Yeah.
I love the vibes that the record brings. It's creepier and more low key. I think it's really cool.
I think because I started off listening to the song from Through the Never. I don't think I really listened to the studio version before I did. Like, a lot of other songs that I had.
The opposite thing. Memory Remains was one of the first Metallica songs I really dove into.
It was probably one of the later ones.
So then I got this experience of like, oh shit, I'm in a crowd of 10,000 people and we're all fucking singing this together.
Yeah.
I love the live energy of the song.
The music video is really
cool. They spent so much money on it. I love that music video.
Until It Sleeps music video is really cool too. It's creepy and
gothic
and
so
artsy.
Yeah, it looks like an...
No, Memory Remains, I just...
Game of Thrones vibes?
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
I love Memory Remains. I think it's a great song.
The ending
really
too was like
catchy.
that. Please say how loud. Please. I'm just like, I don't fucking. Okay.
It's artsy and weird, and I love it.
Artsy and weird.
For me, it's
cool
artsy and weird, but it
structure.
almost gets a little too highbrow for me. It's like, okay. I'm just like, okay.
I think it's like, it's kind of like the lyrical concept of Moth into the Flame, but just better a little bit.
Yes.
I don't mind the song that comes on. I totally listen to it. Good bop. I love the live energy. I think it was actually, honestly, out of the more popular songs, I think it was one of the later ones I like actually listened to again. Because I've been listening to them as long as I can fucking remember. But seriously, it wasn't until like Through the Never came out that I was like, yeah, I don't know why I haven't listened to this song before. And I fucking love the live version of it. And then I went and listened to the studio version, and I'm like, yeah, this is good. It's cool.
I think this is one of my favorite solos he plays.
Yeah.
Really?
And I mean, this is another point of like where they perfected the live version, because James does this thing before the solo, because they does that little. And James goes, Mr. Hammett.
That's what I was about to say. I wish on the fucking Memory Man in the studio version he goes, Mr. Hammocks. Every time I listen to it, I'm waiting for him to say it, and he doesn't say it. I'm like, fuck, man, I want to hear him say that.
Ash to ash,
Dusk to dusk,
fade to black. The memory remains. And I love Trujillo's backing vocals. He does that.
Me too.
Yeah.
Ash to ash. Yeah, Memory Remains, banger.
It's a banger.
It's a banger. It's one of my favorites.
It's a banger.
Not for me, but it's good.
That's okay.
Devil's Dance is pretty good. It's not like I like it a lot. I like it a lot, but it's not like a standout to me.
Let's dance.
It's okay, and I understand why you guys are kind of like, it's okay, because it kind of sounds like a Disney villain theme song.
No, but that's the part of it I really like.
Okay, I
once
do
again,
like that.
well, that's what I'm talking about. It's like organ on Waiting Meat. He's listening to like Nick Cave and Tom Waits and these kind of dingy back alley blues guys.
I just love the way the verse kicks in.
Yeah.
It's just a swagger. I feel you too. I feel you too.
Yeah, like just like a
cool
fucking, like a slimy,
harmonies, a really great just bass intro. Like, it's super fucking simple, but like, you know, Another One Bites the Dust is super fucking simple.
True.
And it's great. So, I think this is just, it's kind of like their, like, thing that should not be, or For Whom the Bell Tolls, where it's just it's the third song on the record.
I would say that.
Banger.
I would say that there wasn't 4 or 5 of the songs that are just so mid-tempo and kind of filler later on.
Yeah, because we're about to get into like.
Yeah, it's.
I think this is just the best version of that.
Oh, that I get you with that.
And
the
it's
thing
the one time where they do it well.
That's the thing. It's like coming off of Fuel and Memory Remains. Coming off of Fuel and Memory Remains. Of course, I like Memory Remains still as much as I do. It's like, but coming off those 2 songs too, especially, just like going into this, it's like, okay, now we're really hitting, or it's like, okay, I just,
yeah,
I don't know. The album starts getting slow.
It could easily get lost in the sauce.
Yeah. Okay, so I know you guys hate Unforgiven too.
I don't hate it. I from listening to it again.
Okay, because last time you talked about it, you hated it.
No, I don't hate it.
I don't
really listen to it.
It's pretty good. It's like it's the worst out of the 3 Unforgiven songs, but also that's a really high bar because the Unforgiven is one of their best, and I think the Unforgiven 3 is one of the best songs they've written since the Black Album and this album.
Yeah, Unforgiven 2 is just no.
I like it. I think it's a nice moment of. And Load and Reload is really dark. This is basically an album about James being completely alone in the world, except with alcohol as his only friend.
Yeah,
this is a song about alcoholism.
I know.
Addiction.
I'm not
too.
dissing the writing. I'm really not. I love the writing. I love his lyrics. It's just musically for Metallica, this is never what I'm gonna.
I think out of a lot of the slow stuff they do, this has some of the actual most like melodic value to me.
Yes.
I think the slow is meaningful because they're writing good melodies, and it's less like plotting. It's like there are lots of like legato, drawn out guitar. Like I think it's
the song
really
builds and evolves, and
yeah.
Oh, dude, the fucking verse guitar part when it first kicks in, and it's beautiful.
It's really good. The guitar tone on that is great.
Yeah.
I think, and what I was getting to with the lyrics is, I think it's a reprieve from all of the darkness. This is kind of a song about like safety and having someone, trying to have someone there. You know what I mean?
Like reaching out, like you're not alone.
Yeah, I think it's
Unforgiven too. He says the name of the song.
I was gonna say that part is so funny.
I'm
Unforgiven too.
I will say there are after like sticking through U2 with Thick and Thin.
Yeah.
I've learned to forgive some bad things because dude, there's
I
like
can see that.
I'm
a Chili Peppers fan.
Bono makes a pun on one of the recent albums where he says the words "refugeesus." Because he's talking about refugees. And it's like,
awesome.
Okay,
Bono, so like
get on your
The Unforgiven 2 is a little bit cheesy, but I can forgive it. I think I can
get
forgive
it. A funny pun there.
Yeah, it's Unforgiven, but I can forgive it.
Yes.
And then Better Than You. That's just nothing in my brain.
Yeah.
Bust the notes out, Taylor. What did you have written? Chunky riff with attitude.
Lots of attitude. So maybe I kind of liked it. I like parts of it, but it's as a song, it's just not.
I put Better Than You. I put Better Than You in like I should actually mention this too. For the 2 songs, there's 2 songs on Reload and Load I put in between like my favorites and my least favorites. And Better Than You and Memory Remains for me are like the 2 mid-tier songs on Reload. And for Load for me, it was Ain't My Bitch and I don't remember the other one, but fucking Ain't My Bitch was that kind of mid one for me on Load. But on here, it was Better Than You. I'm like, yeah, this song is okay.
It's okay.
It's a good song.
It's okay.
I like it better. I like it better than a lot of the other mid-tempo filler on this album. But
it's
again,
the best of the worst. That's kind of
it's basically what
it is.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't break into the Fuel, Bleeding Me category.
Yeah, no.
But it's
best of the
dog
worst.
shit. Yeah.
Like the next song, Slither.
Oh. I don't
Slither me into. I don't even know, into the ground because I don't want to listen to this
fucking track. 90s cringe.
James is really going for it on the verses. He's all Like, I don't know, he kind of sounds a little diva.
He's trying to be a snake.
I wrote down.
He's a little slithery.
I wrote down possibly one of my least favorites. This is just like every other song. It's mid-tempo filler. I don't know.
It sounds like a song that could be playing in the bar.
I am the snake, or whatever.
I'll say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's no snake. It's no snake eater. That's all I know. But,
Carpe Diem Baby is actually inoffensive. It's like good. It's a fan favorite.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
No. So okay, you know when you go to YouTube live shows on YouTube or Metallica live shows on YouTube, and there'll be people being like, "You haven't played this song in 18 years or whatever." The two I always see from Load and Reload that people think they don't play enough is Carpe Diem Baby and Fixer. So Carpe Diem Baby is like a huge live request. I get it. I think it's fun.
I actually put it in my mid-tier for me, actually, with Better Than You.
It's like not bad.
Because this is what I said. It's a really good haunting chorus. I thought the chorus is really cool with verses that are really cool as well. But the main intro riff and the post-chorus are just so average, I can't explain. That's what I said. And so there's just so many levelers that are like, bring it up, but then it's...
Actually, I think this song is not as mid as I think it is. It's probably too long.
Yeah, that's what I wrote. It's too fucking long.
Listening to the main riff again, I'm like, I think
there's a lot of these songs are way too long.
I kind of think this main riff might be. I kind of like it better than a lot of the, like some of the 72 Season stuff. Like I think it's a good dirty blues Metallica riff.
I see the main intro riff. I'm just like, this is just kind of like, this could be like a hardwired riff again. It's just kind of like that.
It's just not.
But I love the chorus. And I love the and I love the transitions. I really do. And there's the main verse riff. And like how I love that. I really do.
It's one of those songs where it's like, there's parts in it that
they really do
actually really fucking cool.
But like,
just it's not pieced together in a way that's cohesive or memorable. Yeah. Unfortunately.
And I guess let's just go right into it.
That's the same.
Fucking. What were you gonna say? Sorry.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna go into Bad Seed because I just. Oh yeah. Okay. I was gonna say Bad Seed, dude. What a fucking. I hate that song. Bad Seed!
It picks up the pace, but like the chorus is...
Dude, Bad Seed, I don't...
I
think that's my least favorite...
songwriting.
Yeah.
I like this song.
I think it's my least favorite song title. I don't like that song. Bad Seed, it's kind of dumb.
I like the title more than I like the song for the most part.
I don't know if
the title's okay.
It's very... For me, again, it's just... I wrote down, there's this one part where it's like, ladies and gentlemen, step right up! In the background, I was like,
what is this?
This fucking trying to be Faith No More? What the fuck is this?
This is not working,
It's a good live tune. They open Cunning Stunts with jamming on this. And it's fucking sick. Like,
I think there's a lot of points in these albums where live songs, they would go, they go better live.
Yeah, I can see that.
I just wrote down there's a lot of fat that needs to be trimmed, man. This is just Where the Wild Things Are, I just want to move on. I love Where the Wild Things Are.
Incredible song.
Yes, thank God. Yes, I love that song.
I remember when I found out on my own accord because people just don't talk about shit like this.
Talks about this.
I remember I just listened to it one day. I'm like, where has this been in my life?
Yeah, for real. That's a great way to talk. Like, genuinely, it's a great song.
This is a fucking amazing song. So cool. Every part.
This is one of the only songs that Jason has writing credits on, I believe. Like, he helped actually write this song.
Yeah. It's a shame he didn't write more because all of his stuff that's used is really fucking good.
Really cool.
Not amazing, but really cool drum part from Lars in the verses.
Oh yeah.
Go, marching vibe.
Yes.
And then there's like one just like hit on the snare.
The book Where the Wild Things Are is incredible. Like this is not the whole thing is,
it's just like a cool
Where the Wild Things Are.
Yeah, it's kind of just like a dark
cool bridge, you know?
It's a dark alternative 90s song.
Yeah, man. It's totally dark and it's freaky. Yeah, I love the fucking song. Very haunting song.
Very haunting.
So wake up, sleepy one.
Yeah, and more Alice in Chainsy vocal stuff
baby.
from James.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I've always loved Where the Wild Things Are. It's always been one of my favorites on his records. Yeah.
The next, absolutely. And I love the ending. I love the bridge. It's all fucking amazing. The next one, the interesting one, Prince Charming. So I fucking love this song.
I kind of like, it's like sneaky, pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
It's not like great or super memorable, but it's a jam.
I know that this is, besides Fuel, the earliest song I knew off this album, because I remember I would...
Interesting.
We would load CDs onto our Mac, and I was telling one of the boys the other day about how before I had Apple Music, I would just fucking download all my CD collections and my dad's CDs onto my laptop, and I would fucking download them onto my phone or my iPod Shuffle, whatever the fuck it was, and whatever I had at the time. And like really early on, we're talking like fucking 09, 2010, maybe even before it. I remember like obviously my dad had the list of fucking Metallica songs, but for some reason, like early on our MacBook, we only had like a fucking couple albums that were downloaded, and one of them was Reload. And I just remember I just saw Prince Charming, and I was like, what the fuck is this song name? And I just click on it, and I'm like, oh, this is like an old song. And like, I used to listen to it all the time, and I fucking love that song.
Riff is good.
Yeah,
it's a good riff.
It's cheesy, and maybe if I wouldn't have grown up with it as much as I did, maybe it wouldn't be as high for me. But I fucking love it. It's a cool song.
Hey ma, look, it's me.
I really like the bridge part.
Yeah.
I think it's just one of the groovier sections and some cool syncopation on the rhythms and just like how they accent
totally agree.
Some stuff on that.
Yeah, man.
And the chorus riff is kind of in the same style as Creeping Death a little bit, where it's just like
Yeah, I totally.
It kind of just brings me back to that a little bit.
That's cool. I never thought about that. That's really cool.
It's not just a mid-tempo, straight up bluesy filler riff.
Yeah, it's a bit of variety.
It's a good like driving, just like pace to it.
I totally agree.
And that makes it stand out in this sea of filler that we're in.
Seeing fucking filler that we're in, yeah, dude, I totally agree. And so, for me, Prince Charming is pretty fucking good.
It's pretty good. It's a pretty good song. Good.
And it definitely adds a little bit, especially for the next two to come up, because I have some words for them.
I got some words.
Low Man's Lyric, 2 words. Hurdy-gurdy. Hurdy-gurdy.
Yeah, what is this, MTV Unplugged?
I don't know what the fuck this is.
I wrote, they're trying to be artsy.
Reality.
But it's not.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It's just...
there's that one part, too, where he has a voice crack, and he leaves it in to, like, add the, like, roughness of it, where he's like, the trash flies, he, like, does this fuck... And I'm like, and I still sit there, I'm like, is that cool or not cool? Is that cool or not cool? I don't know.
I don't hate it. I don't hate this song.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it, but it's just so, especially this point.
I think it would be cooler.
At this point in the album, you're an hour in, you're like, oh.
I think it would be cooler if this album was more exciting in general. I think if it was a, like, more out of pocket slow thing, it would be cool.
Yeah.
Like, I think context matters.
Yeah, that's very true.
That's true.
Because we're, like, what, 40, 50 minutes in, almost?
I get you. True.
To this record, and you're like, oh my god, another super slow. The song's like 10 minutes long.
True.
It just drags a little bit, but it is unique for Metallica.
Yeah, if it was shorter and on a more upbeat album, I think it would work. But
it
doesn't.
It does not.
Attitude is completely forgettable to me. I don't even.
Kind of cool intro. Rest of the songs, whatever.
I kind of put it in a mid tier. I was like, I like this song, I guess. I like the chorus. I like the phrasing of it. Born in attitude.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of cool, I guess. And there's some cool riffs, but not much. Like, I don't fucking know, man. At this point, it's just like I don't know. At this point in the album, you're just like, dude, I really want to put on something else right now. To be honest, it's
something exciting.
I mean, dude, you're an hour and 20 in at this point. You're watching a full length movie. It's just like so.
Yeah,
this
is Attitude is one of these songs where I'm like, I'm never gonna listen to this on purpose again. Yep. You know what I mean?
See, that's more from honestly, I do not.
Like when's the situation where you would ever actually need to listen to this tune?
That's the thing. That's a lot of songs for me. Like that's Attitude. That's fucking Thorn Within. That's Ronnie. That's Low Man's Lyric for me. That's a lot of these. Bad Seed. All this shit. Devil's Dance. Like it's just like there's a lot of things like that. Cure. Honestly, it was. So it's I mean. And then I guess lastly to finish it off,
Fixer is
a good note for me. Is Fixer.
Yeah, I think it's like the top of the mid tier or the bottom of the good tier.
Yeah. I think it's a good way to put it. I like Fixer.
I'm not sure it makes the cut on my album because I'm up to like 12, 13 songs.
I like the SM2 version. I think it's cool. I think it's sick.
As someone who saw that live, it was cool.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It was cool, but that was them 30 years later or whatever. You know?
Yeah.
20, yeah.
It's got a cool Sabbathy riff, and it's kind of just Reload's version of the Outlaw Torn.
I agree. It does feel like that in a way.
Yeah, and it suffers from the same issues.
But I do have to say, it's a cool song.
It's a cool song, and I really like the intro. It's kind of weird and psychedelic and
I think
90s industrial.
I think lyrically, it's a great song to finish off the Load and Reload.
I agree
too.
I agree.
This is him like he's basically just wishing for help. By the end of this thing.
Yeah.
It's good. Honestly, maybe it does make my full album. 1, 2, 3,
I like it a lot.
9, 10, 11.
I don't know what's going on with the 3 X's. I always make the joke with my dad. Fixer. How the fuck do you say his song name? I guess technically on the grammatic spelling of it, but fucking Fixer.
Is this a metal cover of Sail that we're listening to right now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally.
There's a metal band that I don't remember, but I've seen this before because they were like
they were like, I have ADHD. This song means a lot to me, man. A1 Nation had a.
There's like 6 words. In the
That's
whole
so fucking Sail. No, but
cool.
yeah.
That's cool. Anyways.
Fixer, yeah. Pretty good.
Oh, dude, holy shit. There's our little recap segment done, I guess, on the fucking.
Now we.
That is Load and Reload.
Jake, I'll keep a tally on how many times each of us talk. I'll write down every song we all have on our full.
Sounds good, and then we can come. So we're gonna each list off what our dream album would be. And then, based off those, we're gonna put together what our collective fucking.
And what the vibe is, if 2 out of 3 of us have it, then it counts as going on the super fully loaded album.
Yeah.
All right. First up for me, I think it's opening it no matter what is Fuel.
Yeah.
I put Fuel at the top.
You put Fuel.
Great fucking opener.
Oh, do you have yours in a little playlist?
I did make a playlist.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, do you want to just go through all of yours?
Yeah, just go. Yeah,
go through mine. So this isn't completely thought out.
That's okay.
Order-wise yet, but honestly, I think with what I was talking about with Fixer on a more exciting album, I'm gonna put Fixer in here and think that somewhere in this track list I could make it work.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my assumption. I think.
Good.
Fuel, for sure. Ain't My Bitch, for sure.
Yeah.
Ronnie is on my list. That's probably the only list it's on, but I accept that. King Nothing, obvious. Until It Sleeps, obvious.
Hell yeah.
Hero of the Day, for sure.
Cool. Okay.
House That Jack Built, for sure.
Okay.
Fixer, Somewhere, I'd like to believe.
Okay.
Memory Remains, Mama Said, Wild Things, and Bleeding Me.
Yeah.
And then Outlaw Torn is that debate of like, does it work well enough without the strings to get it on there?
I think Outlaw Torn is better than Fixer.
I agree.
They're both not on my album, but I think
Outlaw. I don't want to give too much away, but Outlaw is on mine. I'll say that. But,
yeah. All right. Well, we'll just go around. I guess.
Go around. Go for it.
So similar to you, Ain't My Bitch and Fuel. 1-2 punch.
Oh, yeah,
That's
okay.
just how
That's
you
cool,
kick off a record.
Hell
Like,
yeah, okay.
that would get anybody pumped.
Yeah.
I'm excited to listen to the rest of it. And then we, Devil's Dance, number 3.
Okay.
Same as Reload. For the reasons that I was saying, it's kind of just that like slower, mid-tempo, groovy song, and it just flows really nicely after.
I will put Outlaw Torn on mine, thinking about the. Just it's a good enough song to do, even if it doesn't have.
Yeah.
And then Until It Sleeps, 4th. I think that's
Hell
just kind of
yeah.
perfect.
Okay.
Like that's just the ballad spot for Metallica records.
Yeah.
And then it does the transition perfectly into King Nothing right after that. And then we're gonna take it down with Mama Said.
Okay.
That's just a beautiful. That's up there. It's one of the better Metallica ballads. I think it's just as good as like Nothing Else Matters, possibly.
Oh man.
And then we bring it back to we're starting to get a little heavy and weird with the house with the house Jack.
That's
Bell.
a cool dynamic shift though.
And just super heavy right after Mama Said. And then we're gonna keep going that way with Where the Wild Things Are. And then we're gonna pick up the pace with Wasting My Hate later in the record. Oh man, it's just such an angry fucking song. And then right after that we have The Memory Remains.
Okay.
Just kind of just a banger bluesy song, and then it just like ends on the creepy vocal melody.
Okay.
Which brings us to Bleeding Me to close my Superload album.
Superload. All right. Fuck, I love it. You're Superload. I'll be Unload.
I have Bleeding Me close too.
Yeah,
I think it's a really good closing track.
Yeah,
that's how I would close it. Yeah. If like this was our first album as Borzoi and we were like thinking about what our Snake Eater is, I would definitely be
sure. I really wanted to put Hero of the Day on here, but because I was thinking about just like album flow, it just didn't fit in between any of these songs.
Okay.
I just really like. Yeah, I like this track list a lot. So this is my album.
I like that a lot. There's some similarities in here.
Is yours ordered at all, Jake?
Yes, I have ordered.
Cool.
So 1, I have King Nothing. Open up. And then 2, I did Where the Wild Things Are. Cool little, this is a cool little punch. I think it'd be cool to start off. Maybe it's too much like starting off Black Album with having King Nothing open, but fuck it. I think it'd be cool to come in with that. Kind of show the attitude, show, fucking amazing ass fucking song and riff. Going into Where the Wild Things Are, completely just shoving it second in, like, oh shit, okay, they're doing some weirder things here.
Yeah.
Going to 3, House That Jack Built. I get it's also kind of weird in that same way, but I think that's a good placement for it.
No, that's where it is on low.
So I think it kind of works. It might wean some people off because it's not as in your face, but I don't know. Fuck it. And then I went 4 Attitude, because I think Attitude is the best mid-tempo filler fucking song that I could think of on Reload that holds it to keep it fucking like, because it is a faster paced song, some cool riffs, and I think it works.
I think Wasting My Hate is such a better song than that.
Well,
that's my own opinion.
Well, let's not jump into there, Chief. You might.
We'll get it.
Just you wait, my friend.
Okay.
And then after that, so Outlaw Torn. I kind of made this where it's like, okay, this is like you're flipping the record, or this is the last on the first record, and you're gonna flip it. So Outlaw Torn is gonna come after Attitude, a faster kind of song. We're gonna come with Until It Sleeps. Another slow one, we're gonna kind of pick it up a little bit. Fuel, I just had to throw in there.
I like
which Fuel could work as an opener too, obviously. But and then I put Fixer after Fuel, which is so fucking quick. Then I put Wasting My Hate, kind of pick it back up a little bit. This is kind of a fucking This is a roller coaster album I wrote out here. 10 is Prince Charming. I did after Wasting My Hate. Yeah, and then 11 will be Bleeding Me closing.
Okay.
I also did that.
All right.
Wow.
So the songs. Okay. So here's the songs we all have.
Yeah.
Fuel, Ain't My Bitch, Until It Sleeps.
I don't have Ain't My Bitch. I don't have Ain't My Bitch.
Well, we too.
That's
what I'm saying. I didn't do the 3. I did 2.
Ain't My Bitch. That's crazy. Oh man.
Fuel, Ain't My Bitch, Until It Sleeps, King Nothing, Mama Said, The House That Jack Built, Where the Wild Things Are,
Dude.
Wasting My Hate, The Memory Remains, Bleeding Me.
That's 11 songs?
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 songs.
10 songs, that's perfect.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Mama said on there, this is... fuck.
Yeah, dude.
No, it's majority.
Is that all the songs that are on my record? Besides...
Devil's Dance
didn't make it. Okay, yeah.
Fuck, Prince Charming didn't make it? God damn.
Yeah,
No,
neither did
Prince
Fixer.
Charming.
Fixer didn't make it?
No. I didn't put it on.
I
didn't put on that or Outlaw Torn.
Yeah.
Because they're just too long. For me, yeah.
I put Attitude in there. I'm kind of looking at it. I'm like, yeah, Ain't My Bitch could have went in that spot.
Yeah, I definitely fucking could have.
Dude. Ain't My Bitch.
I like Ain't My Bitch. It's just a little cheesy at some points, I guess. But
So is Fuel. So is like.
No, that's true.
So
that's
much.
True. So is Attitude.
Yeah.
So is Attitude.
I mean, we've got a solid.
I was kind
of.
I came into it.
An hour long.
I think I was trying to. I know it's like I should really just pick what songs or whatever, but I was trying to incorporate. Or I'm like, okay, I can't. I don't want to load too much over Reload. So I was like, let me throw an Attitude instead of my bitch. I just want to try to get a little more close because even then
I
still,
didn't want to balance mine at all.
I get that. If I was going straight off that, I would probably throw in my bitch instead of Attitude in there. But I did Attitude, so fuck it, whatever.
Yeah, well, it didn't make the super low.
No. I don't know how Mama said. I'm sorry, I don't know how Mama said makes that, but Attitude fucking I don't get
well, I mean.
That's the point. That's opinions, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess that's just what preferences.
Wait, say it again.
I just texted it to y'all too, but Fuel ain't my bitch until it sleeps. King Nothing, Mama Said, The House That Jack Built, Where the Wild Things Are, Wasting My Hate, The Memory Remains, Bleeding Me.
This is probably how I would sort the songs, actually.
Yeah, I basically just like your and I's order was very, very similar.
Yeah. His Mama Said as like a halfway point, I think.
I don't. Great. At that point, I would, dude. I just. No, you know what? That's the point of opinions. It's like we're taking 3 different people and we're putting together what we. That's the best way to come to terms with like. An objective, like, okay, you're taking 3 separate ideas.
Yeah, that was democracy.
It's democracy.
That's democracy.
Yeah, at its finest.
So I respect it. I wouldn't do that in there, but I get that. I get it. And I don't agree with my track listing at all. I was going back and reading through it. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, I was gonna kind of talk to you about it. I was like,
crazy.
It's like a fucking
starting so slow and then like
slow and weird and.
Well, cause I just wrote it I was like, no, I like this little like.
This feels like a good order to me.
No, I like that order,
man.
This is a pretty killer album.
I like that order a lot.
Yeah.
I like that order. And I think Memory Remains, I think it does deserve to be on there. Well, not my personal, but I think that like deserves to be.
I think as the second to last song,
I think that's great.
Going into Bleeding Me is super fucking good.
Yeah, I think that's great.
I'm glad your instincts were there, Taylor. Like, Bleeding Me is a really good closing track.
I'm happy Hero of the Day isn't on there. Hero of the Day should that's...
Yeah, it's
it's
super close.
I think it shouldn't be on there as a little bit of an intense.
I would rather Hero be in there than Mama Said. That would be my thing. But it's like
I would rather Hero be in there than Wasting My Hate. But that's just me.
I don't know about that one for me. I don't know about that one.
Opinions, man. Wow, we did it, guys.
Dude, we did it.
Crazy.
Tune in next time when we go over the whole discography of Metallica and make a whole fucking ultimate album.
Every song from first to last,
including Lulu.
We're gonna talk about.
I was gonna say, what if we did a Lulu podcast? Because none of us have ever actually listened to it all the way.
Yeah. That would
That would be really interesting.
Like, fully, you have to sit there, headphones on, listen to it in one sitting, take notes, like, see what...
That'd be tough to not start the podcast and just say, I am the table! I am the table! I am the table!
You know what's crazy about that song is he only says it, like, twice.
He says it
or
twice.
3 times.
Twice or fucking 3 times.
Yeah, and...
Power of the meme.
Power of the meme, man.
Power of the meme, man. Holy shit! Well, we did it.
We did it.
That was great. We covered a lot of ground. Hope everybody liked it out there. Hope everybody took something from it. We'll be doing more of these. So, any final thoughts from either of you?
Metallica forever.
Metallica forever. Coming from you.
Go Niners. Someone about to go football.
Go Eagles.
Yeah.
Go Birds. I saw a Birds fan Target earlier. He was killer. Nice guy. But
nice guy. You went Go Birds and he went.
No, he said, yeah man. Yeah. But yeah, a lot of good discussions from us chuckleheads over here. So hope you guys.
The Fuckle Chuckleheads.
Fuckle
the
Chuckleheads
Gallery.
Hope you all like it. And yeah, thanks for watching. I guess. Stay tuned for other shit coming.
Woo! Metallica.
Metallica.